Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X. And if you wanted drama in your 99X life, oh, do we have it? We'll get into it next.
Well, I have to say that you thought last week was it for Kings of Leon tickets? No. Will Pendarvis has tickets all week. Will Penn, 3 to 7, of course, on 99X. Tickets for Kings of Leon, that Can We Please Have Some Fun World Tour with Fantagram, September 25th. Win all week with Will.
It is time now to return to another episode of All My Numb Children. It's so dramatic that it's a new soap opera. It's on the WB, maybe. I don't know. And this Linkin Park thing continues to escalate between the truth, the rumors, the lies. I mean, everybody's speculating with Brad Delson stepping away permanently.
That was interesting.
I mean, just that happening alone has to tell you what he feels about the situation. And I wanted to play the clip for you of Chester's son, because it's one thing to read what he's saying about what he feels about this situation, but it's a whole nother one to hear it.
I thought his tone was normal.
Normal?
Well, what I'm saying is I think a lot of people are like, is he crazy, whatever.
Oh, that tone. Okay.
And I felt like he was being genuinely normal and sincere is what I meant.
Yeah. You make the call. This is Jaime Bennington, Chester Bennington's son.
And now wait, hold on. Before I get these comments in my DMs, I got people coming up and saying, hey, stay away from Mike. He's my guy. Let me tell you something. Mike's not your guy. No, he's not. Linkin Park isn't family. It's a business venture. Mike Shinoda is not a brother or an uncle. He is a business partner. Specifically, a business partner of my father's, who made a career off of his death and his life. So, we're going to have to check him. Because that's what we do, right? When we have integrity. We suss out the bullshit and we bring it to the surface.
He sounds very level-headed to me, and he's thinking what...
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
What I thought he would think.
Yes, and, they still haven't addressed him. They haven't talked at all about, him coming out and talking about the band. They're just saying, hey, we're just emerging as a band.
I feel like Shinoda probably went to Jaime and said, hey, man, so here's what we're going to do. It's going to be this way. We're going to do this. Would love to get your blessing. And he said, F you. And so at that point, Jaime knew it was going to happen and took his stance, which is a fair stance, I think. I mean, Shinoda lived in Chester's shadow, I feel like, especially in the later years.
I do as well.
But now you have the rumors that Emily is threatening to walk. Now, where these are coming from, I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't like the backlash on her and wants to just go back to her band.
It could be because she seems super uncomfortable, which the first week of shows, she will, of course. And the people that aren't into it aren't going to the shows. So you're not seeing the representation so far at the concerts. But here's a plot twist. Chester's wife, his widow, approves.
Really?
That's what I saw, and you have to think, okay, she approves because of the fundage that would be coming her way. Not to diss her.
Or maybe she just wants to put it in the past. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's in a place where she can move on and just accept, hey, let them do what they do. I'm going to be getting the check. But I think for Jaime, it's a lot more personal.
Of course, Jaime. But again, I thought Jaime sounded really level-headed.
He did. I mean, the fans are still super divided, and you can see every flavor of that division on both sides, and you don't have to search too far on the internet to find it, right? I mean, some people are just going crazy.
And by the way, Talinda Bennington, is that how you pronounce her name?
I think so.
Okay. She didn't really comment, but she just left emojis, and it looked like she was supporting the new chapter of the band.
Yeah, I saw one story where she talked about, I don't know if she I can't remember, I've seen so much now, but that the definite tone was approval.
Ooh, this is heavy.
Because you wonder, does that mean that Jaime Bennington is not getting any money from it, and so, or he just said he didn't want any. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. The fire emojis she left on a post from Emily.
I'm looking at those right now, which led people to believe that she's okay with the band evolving, right?
Well, I think the fire emojis, yeah, unless she's saying, I'm going to come light you on fire.
Yes, or burn this down. I don't know.
Yeah, I would be so curious to hear. I mean, we've talked to fans, and it's literally divided right down the middle.
The way that Shinoda did react, if you remember, he said it's not about erasing the past. It's about starting this new chapter into the future and coming out here for each and every one of you. He said that in one of the shows last week.
They're playing New York tonight at Barclays Center, and then they head out. Then it's off to Germany, London, Korea, Colombia. Man, what a schedule all over the map.
I want to see what happens next. This is crazy.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's like Chester was such the force in that band, so you're putting yourself... By bringing in Emily, who, at no fault of hers, that Shinoda is trying to, put the chest out and be like, we're going to be us, but you're not us.
Well, all the attacks came immediately on her because, remember she went to Danny Masterson's, trial, and that she's into Scientology, and people were attacking her about, supporting him, and then all the other stuff.
Did you see the AI version of their new song where someone has inserted Chester instead of Emily? Yeah, that was wild to hear. Also, that's out there. You can Google it and find it. I mean, it sounds pretty similar. I don't know how they trained the AI, if they used a mixture of both of them, but the screaming sounded a lot like her. I mean, their octaves and tones are definitely different between Emily and Chester. In my opinion, they don't sound quite the same, but she definitely emulates them. I don't know, developing.
Okay, I do see now. Let's see here. I do see now a comment from Talinda.
Oh, what'd she say?
No, never mind. You're right. It's just fire emojis.
She's like, fire. It's on fire.
Yeah, there was no comment.
All right, Linkin Park right now. The real Linkin Park is on your radio. This is 99X.